Hi, welcome to Disability Dreams with DJ. I'm your host, DJ. So today we will be talking about service dogs and going over some of the most popular questions about service dogs on Google. So I did the Google autocomplete trend and generated these questions by typing out the beginning part of the question, like are service dogs or can service dogs, and I let the suggestions below complete the question. If service dogs and disability topics are something that interests you, then I suggest you like, comment, and subscribe. So, are service dogs allowed everywhere? Kinda. As a general rule of thumb, service dogs are allowed anywhere the public is allowed. But there are 3 exceptions I can think of, and only these 3. A church, a restaurant kitchen, and a sterile hospital. So the kitchen and the hospital is because of dog dander. It can be dangerous and a health hazard. And then a church is because they're religious and not covered by the ADA. Everything else they should be allowed to go to. So are service dogs required to wear a vest? No. Federally, there's nothing to say that they have to, no legal stuff. But a program might say in their contract that a dog has to wear a specific thing, but that's only some programs. Generally, dogs don't have to be vested. Are service dogs expensive? Yes, service dogs are tens of thousands of dollars usually. There are some programs that are funded by donors where the people can get them for free, but the donors are paying thousands of dollars, so yes, they're very expensive. Are service dogs covered by insurance? No, I do not know of any insurance that covers a service dog. Maybe there's like one that partially covers it, but I have never heard of anyone getting a service dog covered. So can service dogs be off leash? Yes, legally they can be off leash, even if there are laws in like the city that says they have to be leashed. The service dog is exempt. There are certain tasks that may require a service dog to be off leash, and that's why. Can service dogs wear muzzles? Yes, there's no reason why they couldn't. They can wear whatever they want. A lot of people think that muzzles mean the dog is aggressive, but that's not the case. Some handlers who have scary looking breeds, they will put a muzzle on their dog so people don't falsely accuse them of their dog biting the person. Yeah, so they can wear muzzles. Can service dogs play with other dogs? Yes, if they're not working. So whenever my dogs are home or they're taking a break, they have friends, they play with each other, they love playing, but if they're working, then they cannot. So can service dogs bark? In the most literal sense, yes, there's nothing that stops a service dog from barking, like no surgery or anything like that, but they are not allowed to bark in stores and like in businesses if they're barking uncontrollably. But some handlers will use like one bark as an alert, but that's kind of unpopular because it does kind of increase your chances of being kicked out. And so if a dog is barking a lot, then yes, they are a nuisance and they can be kicked out. But kinda. So can service dogs be in strollers? Yes, this is something that a lot of small service dogs do. If they are alert service dogs, then this can help them be closer to their handler to be more accurate with their alerts, or if they're in a crowded place, then this prevents the dog from being stepped on or kicked. Do service dogs need to be registered? No, there is no legal registration in the US for service dogs. No certification, nothing like that. It is not legal for businesses to ask for registration or certifications. So, do service dogs play? Yeah, they play. If they're off duty, again, like if they're working, then they need to be focusing on their work. But if they're taking a break or they're at home or something, then yeah, they can play like any other dog. Do service dogs have to be neutered? No, service dogs do not have to be fixed or neutered or spayed or anything like that. That's up to the handler or the program. Why do service dogs wear shoes or goggles? So the shoes and the goggles were two separate questions, but the answer is the same, so I put them together. Protection. It all boils up to protection. So shoes protect the dog's feet from the hot pavement and salt, glass, anything dangerous like that. And then goggles protect the dog from dust and debris getting their eye, or there are also sunglasses goggles that help with like sun rays. Why do service dogs cost so much? This is because it takes a couple years to make a service dog, usually on average. So it's years of training and food and vet bills and the cost of the dog itself, all put together. It adds up to thousands of dollars, and that's why it's so expensive. Why do service dogs retire? There are many reasons why a service dog can retire. I have a retired service dog. She retired for health reasons. There are other reasons like age, injury, the dog itself quits, like if they get burnt out and they just stop listening. But yeah, there are tons of reasons. But that's all I have. Those are all my questions. Thank you for watching. I hope this was informative. I hope you learned something, and I hope you come back. See ya!